What's up, everyone? What's going on? Justin here, back with a new show, new series of shows, a new playlist. This series of shows and the topic, it can go on forever. I keep making these shows over and over and over if I want to. Different topics. Anyways, the new show is called What If? This new series, a new playlist on my channel is called What If? Question mark. What if? What if the WWF, WCW, ECW invasion? What if it's different? What if all the WCW guys and Sting and NWO and Flair, what if they were all there? And Goldberg, Scott Steiner. What if they were all there? That's basically what this What If show is and what it can be. Again, I can go on forever and come up with ideas about what if. Of course, the topic is wrestling because wrestling and sports are number 1 and 2 in my life that I love most to talk about. So, yeah. What if? And this is a good one. It's kind of like fantasy booking, but going back to the past and in the history of wrestling. What if, like, things didn't happen the way they did? What if Ric Flair stayed in WCW in 91? What if he never left? Stuff like that. And then I'll just fantasy book whatever I come up with. So this one is what if, first episode, what if Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW in June 94? What if he never signed with WCW? And he came back to the WWF in the summer of 94. What if he came back at, let's say, his WWF return in 94 would be at Summerslam 94? I'll tell you one thing, the main event would have not been Undertaker versus Undertaker. But this what if show is, what if Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW in 94? I'll tell you right now, the main event of Hogan's WWF return, let's say we last saw him at King of the Ring 93, where he lost to Yokozuna. Well, he's back. He signed a new contract. He's returning at SummerSlam 94. He's in the main event. It's not for a title. It's not for a championship. So it's not even a non-title match. It's just a singles main event matchup. Hulk Hogan's return, SummerSlam 94. Hulk Hogan taking on the Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow, in the main event of SummerSlam 94. Now, the real SummerSlam main event, I believe, was Undertaker versus Undertaker. I think. Should have been Bret Owen in the cage. Maybe that was the final match. I don't remember. But I think Undertaker versus Undertaker was after Bret Owen. If I'm wrong, just leave it in the comments what the real main event of SummerSlam 94 was. My main event would be Hogan returns, SummerSlam 94, takes on Bam Bam Bigelow in the main event, and Bam Bam Bigelow wins. Shocking victory. All the fans, all the Hulkamaniacs are shocked. He lost in his return. He loses to Bam Bam Bigelow. I would have pushed Bam Bam in this What If show. I do push him. In 94, I would have pushed Bam Bam like crazy as a heel, as a monster heel. WCW had Vader. WWF had Bam Bam. In 94, barely did a fucking thing with the guy. Put him with Ted DiBiase. $1 Million Corporation. That was pretty stupid. Because Bam Bam was like treated like a mid-carder. The guy should have been in the main event picture, like take on Bret Hart instead of Bob Backlund. But anyways, I was a big fan of Bam Bam as a kid, so I'm going to push him super strong in this What If show. So Hogan loses at SummerSlam 94 in his return to the WWF. He was gone for about 13 months, or 14 months. Now, the Monday Night Raw, the Raw after SummerSlam 94, Hulk Hogan appears in the ring to do an interview with the Macho Man. He's there doing commentary. Macho Man interviews Hogan in the ring. Hogan starts saying, I know I can defeat Bam Bam. I want a rematch. And the Monday Night Raw ends. Let's go to October. So that was the Raw after SummerSlam 94. Let's go to October 94, the third week of October 94. Monday Night Raw. Bret Hart, the WWF champion. Bret Hart challenging. What am I saying? Bam Bam is challenging Bret Hart because Bret was a champion at the time. So Bam Bam Bigelow with his new manager, Jim Cornette, in his corner, Bam Bam and Jim Cornette getting a title shot against Bret Hart. Jim Cornette is not in the match, he's outside. Bam Bam's getting the title shot. They have a real good match. They always did whenever they worked in real life. Bret Hart loses. Bret Hart loses the WWF Championship to the Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow, your new WWF Champion. The third week of October 94 on Monday Night Raw, we get a world title change. That never happened until, I believe 90... I think Raw didn't have world title changes until 97 or 8. 97. They had a title change, I believe. I think Sid defeated Bret. After Bret, Bret had it, I think, for one night. Won it on Final Four in your house and lost it to Sid on Raw. I think so. So there wasn't title changes on Raw until 97, but I had a title change happening October 94. Bam Bam Bigelow with Jim Cornette, your new WWF champion. Now let's go to November. The first Raw. The first November, or the first Monday in November 94, Monday Night Raw. So let's go to Hulk Hogan. Many superstars in this. It's a 20-man battle royal. Over the top, the winner gets to face Bam Bam for the title at Survivor Series 94. 20-man battle royal. Diesel's in it. Hulk Hogan's in it. Shawn Michaels, Razor, everybody. King Kong Bundy, I think he was there by November 94. The Head Shrinkers are in it. Lex Luger, British Bulldog, Owen Hart. Comes down to Kevin Nash, Diesel, and Hulk Hogan. Comes down to them two. Hulk Hogan wins the Battle Royal. Hulk Hogan eliminates Diesel. He's very pissed off. Camera goes up close on Diesel. He is furious that he lost the Battle Royal to Hulk Hogan. Diesel a lot younger at the time. In 94, he was a lot younger than Hogan. So he doesn't understand it. How could Hogan defeat him? But Hogan wins a 20-man Battle Royal. Hogan Bam Bam Bigelow at Survivor Series 94 for the title. Let's go to Survivor Series 94. Again, this show is what if Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW in 94. Survivor Series 94 main event, Bam Bam Bigelow defending the WWF Championship against Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan wins the WWF title. So Hogan wins. Diesel comes down the ring. Hogan celebrating. The fans are still marking out and cheering for Hogan because he's still Hulk Hogan. Even though that gimmick at the end of 94 was kind of dying. But the fans would have still cheered him if he won the world title at Survivor Series. So Diesel is outside the ring, points at Hogan. He's pointing at him. Starts going like this to Hogan. I'm going to take your damn title. I want a title shot. So that's how Survivor Series ends. So then, let's go on to, let's skip all the way to January 95, the Royal Rumble. Hulk Hogan defends WWF title. Hulk Hogan defends against Diesel. Hulk Hogan Diesel Royal Rumble 95. This is what if Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW. Hogan Diesel at the Rumble 95 for the world title. Hulk Hogan wins. Diesel's pissed. He's furious. He can't take it. He can't believe he lost to an older Hogan. Goes over to the commentators table, grabs Vince McMahon. He's so pissed he power bombs Vince through the announce table as the Rumble goes off the air. So then let's skip to WrestleMania. Let's go all the way to WrestleMania 11. WrestleMania 11 for the world title. Once again, a rematch from the Rumble. Hulk Hogan defends against Diesel. At WrestleMania 11, Diesel finally wins. Diesel wins the world title off Hogan at WrestleMania. That's how you could have built Diesel, made him a mega star, defeating Hogan. And that's the end of my What If new series show. What if Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW? I could have made it a little bit longer. I could have fantasy booked a lot more, but I wanted to make it short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed my What If. First ever episode, What If Hulk Hogan never signed with WCW. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the future, there will be many, many more What If shows. All of them probably wrestling topics. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. December 4th. When is that? Friday. December 4th, I will do a new fantasy booking. And it will be uploaded on my channel. A new fantasy booking. December 4th. The fantasy booking of the NXT women's title and women's division and the fantasy booking all together in one show, and the fantasy booking of Shotzi Blackheart and the NXT women's division and the NXT title. December 4th, that's my next fantasy booking show. My other shows, might do a Raw reaction tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends on what matches they put on. Might do a fantasy booking for NXT's Go Home reaction, or not fantasy booking, reaction. Might do a reaction to NXT's Go Home show to take over War Games Wednesday. I don't know. Might do a reaction for SmackDown on Friday, but I will do a new fantasy booking on December 4th. Look for it. Bye for now.